What's wrong, baby?
She's gone psycho! Run for your life! I hate to say it, G, but your girl has gone mental.
She's always been crazy. That is why I love her.
But she never gets mad at you.
Oh, she gets mad. One morning, after a bout of passionate lovemaking, she was making us coffee just to get a reaction. I told her I was married.
You were being funny?
Yeah, a practical joke, you know?
Chicks love those.
Paula was so angry she grabbed a knife and chased me all over the apartment. She is scary with a knife.
I smell an upgrade. Plug it in, G.
Pescados locos have taken a shine to us.
Stay in the light. We can't see their eyes if they're wearing a mask. Why do I feel like I'm in a movie?
What, were you raised in a barn?
Good to know we have the same tastes.
How do you stop them? The legend of the 𝐏𝐒𝟓. 𝐏𝐒. For nearly 14 years, his mind had been soaring miles above. But Elliot Thomas was still stuck down on Earth in the boring town of Sinchester.
Sinster.
What?
It's pronounced Sinster.
How do you know?
My cousin's from Sinster. Never mind. Keep going.
Alone in his treehouse, he glued feathers to his winged suit, readying himself for the day he would join the phoenixes and 𝐏𝐒𝟓 in the sky. "Dinner time," cried his mother from their house across the yard. Elliot sat at the center of the table. A TV dinner was challenging his BO as the dominant smell in the room. On his left, his mother yammered about her day at the ER. On his right, his father was absorbed in his smartphone. As for Elliot, his eyes were fixed on the ceiling fan, the most fascinating personality within a 10-foot radius. In homeroom the next day, Justin Schmuckowski threw a crappy paper airplane at him. Within seconds, Elliot had built a superior vessel. He stood up on his chair and swiftly launched the 𝐴𝐴𝑟𝑓lieger. What? At his unsuspecting enemy.
Go, 𝐴𝐴𝑟𝑓lieger, go!
Zoom, splort. The marvel of paper aviation lodged itself in Justin's tender eyeball. "Mr. Thomas," bellowed their teacher, "go to the principal's office." Later that day, Elliot was cooing quietly to himself as he bought a candy bar in the lobby. 𝐏𝐒𝟓 was smoking nearby and sneered at him. "You'll never fly, stinky crow," she laughed. "Why don't you go jack off to some bird porn? I bet you do more fapping than flapping."
Hey, that's pretty good.
"Fuck you!" screeched Elliot as he ran for the door. It was dark out by the time Elliot meandered home. On the sidewalk, he passed a gaunt man who stared at him intently, desperately even.
Uh-oh, stranger danger.
The man opened his mouth and said, Uviwa, Uviza. What the fuck? Elliot had planned to eat his candy bar tonight while he finished his masterpiece, but he instead held it out to the man. I know what you mean, he replied. The schoolyard was packed the next morning as Elliot's classmates waited for first bell. Go, go! As one, the students turned toward the gate and saw Elliot dressed head to toe in his wingsuit. After a moment of shock, they burst into laughter. But they were already far below him. He swooped through their midst and into the school. Call, call! He bounded through the halls, zigzagged up the stairwell. Caw! The school let out a collective gasp when they saw a stinky crow on the roof. With a triumphant snap, he spread his wings, and a moment later, he had leapt. The next 2 seconds were the most beautiful of Elliot's entire life. He could feel their eyes upon him. He was flying, and their awe was keeping him aloft.